All right. Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to show you Nirvana the First Travel. It's a nice little game. It was released something like 10 or 12 years ago, something like that. It's an end of year kind of project to a video game school. It's very nice, it's very cool, and it has some great tech. And I hope you find it interesting. So, without further ado, let's go 3, 2, 1, go. So, as we begin, there's a bit of a cutscene. We're straight up right away going to start moving pretty fast using a pretty new technique that I have found a few hours ago. Relies on pressing crouch and jumping running at the same time, and we can go very fast. And more
This
importantly,
is the last call for
we
evacuation.
can
If you are anywhere inside the
jump
laboratory
uh,
premises, please
pretty
reach me
much on a
immediately.
water. We can
You
like
may.
abuse it to jump extremely fast.
That is Dr. Lestrade.
Although jumping isn't actually the fastest movement technique. What the fastest movement technique is strafing right away. Here we take the new gun and we reset instantly
I
because
have
there's a
seen
bug
some guys in
that
clothes
locks your camera in
using similar
right
methods.
after you take the gun, and the only way to remove it is to change to basically respawn. Here we have our first gun. Um, Interestingly, this game is all about guns, so you
I
might
need some activity.
think about it like a bit of a portal. Here you see we did the first
Yes,
abusing of
yes, Doctor.
this new technique I found that's called water
What
walking,
is going on?
because basically you can jump multiple times in a row. You can even do it in the air, but it's less important, less interesting. But I forgot to split. That's okay. I think yeah, that's the one.
This is one of the
Anyways,
rooms we are still trying to repair.
hmm.
Maybe.
So now I lagged, which means that since I lagged, I was unable
This is
to
one of
use a
the rooms
technique
we are still
to
trying to
do just
repair.
this.
Maybe. Oh, the yellow device.
So we're gonna go here.
I am
We're gonna
beginning to
get
like what you're
our
doing now.
second gun,
Well done.
I
which is so the first gun we're almost never gonna use it. The green gun that allows us to move blocks. Second gun we're gonna use it a bit more.
split.
It allows us to manipulate
I don't
gravity
think I've
itself.
ever been here
So
before.
here we're gonna respawn. Oh, I forgot to take the checkpoint. That's okay. Because I have already unlocked the gun, so I can just leave and go. Okay, so here we have.
Strange walker.
We missed it. That's okay. As you can see, strafing makes us go quite a bit faster.
Do you hear
But it
strange
also means
walker?
that you don't really look in front
Anything
of
out of
you.
the ordinary?
That's okay. We salvaged it thanks to the
Don't worry about the
gravity gun.
evacuation procedures. You still
Here we
have
do
more than
this.
enough time.
Eh,
You seem to be doing fine.
do this. Do
I wish
this.
I had a
We're
clue
gonna
what you're talking
unlock the
about.
gravity gun, and we're gonna move around the room. As you can see, this game is all around the concept of gravity. Here we're gonna abuse a trick, which means that we can fly around. It's very handy. I was a bit too high, that's okay. We can get out of the fly state by just entering another bubble. Missed it, that's okay. So the way we enter that glitch is we enter a bubble after it's
Give me
broken on one of
not listening to
these
you.
blue screens, which
Let them
are,
know that I'm
you
not
know,
doing
like
this.
in Portal, where the screens that forbid you from using portals and stuff, and they destroy the bubble. But if you if you just shoot the bubble right before as it's destroyed, the zone stays on the ground. So here we're gonna see it again. I'm gonna
We've tried to
activate this
throw
before
it
I
for so long,
make it funny. And
and now that we made it,
here now the zone
we
is
might have delved
all
into
around,
things that
and
we
we're
were
just
not
using
prepared
another
for.
zone to disable it,
What are you talking about, Doc?
Gravity, you see,
enabling this,
only
going
the
down,
result of space-time being deformed.
and we're going faster and faster. This game is gonna go
You're
very
almost there,
fast.
Walker.
It's very short.
This room is
Just gonna
closer than
bounce a
meets the
bit on
scan.
water. Gonna go
You should find a
here.
passage there.
So, for a bit more
I know that by
info
now you have
on
questions.
how I found that game,
Don't
I'm a
worry.
big fan of,
We will use
small, obscure
communication
games.
But
Been looking
thank you
around
for explaining to me
around the
again.
try to
market.
find
Like
your way back
pretty
to
much
the
every
base.
week, I check Steam,
This
new games on
will be
Steam and stuff like
very
that.
useful.
And that's how I found games like this, which are pretty awesome and pretty much unknown by the public. Here we have another section. Normally our gun is disabled, but if we reload, oh, wrong part, we can use our gun again. So here we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna activate the train. Now,
I actually remember this train station
technically,
from a
we
time
can go
when there was
slightly
nothing
faster than the
besides
train if we run
security.
along the tracks. It's also very tight, so I'm not gonna do it. It gives me a bit more time to discuss the game itself. So to resume the technique we've used so far, we've basically just abused the yellow balls, and we've used this crouch running technique. I have bound, crouch, and sprint to the same key, and then I'm just strafing, and that's how I get maximum speed. However, we're gonna soon go into the crazy part of the game, which is gonna be pretty awesome. First, we need to do a very dangerous glitch, which could break the run. Um, so we're gonna clip through this wall because they just forgot to, you know, make it solid. And we need to be very careful about what we're doing here. So I'm gonna jump, get back, lower momentum, then activate the transition, then make a very big bubble. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna figure it out together. Okay, we salvaged it. We're gonna do it again. Just checking where my splits are. Okay, so train is done. Sorry, I forgot to split entirely, which means that my split don't really matter, but that's okay. Okay, so now we're on top of here. Gonna go on top of this. No, I'm not gonna. Okay, so now we're on top of this. Now we're gonna go on top of this. And we are avoiding a rather big segment. This segment has been made a bit easier now that we know about water walking. But it's still, it's still a bit faster to do this. We're gonna jump into the level. We're gonna get the red gun, avoiding talking to people entirely because we don't like talking to people. Our camera is stuck again, that's okay. We're gonna go to the end of the level right here. And we're done. And now we're gonna reset to unlock our camera. Now we got the red gun. Red gun is broken. It's a teleportation gun. And we can use it to clip for walls. And we can pretty much go anywhere we want. So we're gonna go really fast. An interesting tidbit of information is the speed of the projectiles is dependent on your speed. So the faster you move as you throw the projectile, the faster the projectile moves, which is an interesting tie-in. Uh, okay, that's okay. We can salvage this, uh, and we're back in. Okay, we are on platforms. Yeah, we're on the last lap. Okay. I'm sorry, I forgot to split again. That's fine. Only the final timer really counts anyways. Okay. So now we are on the last part of the game, really. We're getting close to the end. We're gonna cross this path. Uh, gonna go to this stairwell right here. Enter this door. Go right here. Split one last time. Just. Oh my god. Alright. Just resetting goes a bit faster here, and then. Yes, we're gonna go here and. Uh, clip into the end. Oh, miss it. That's okay, and that's time. Alright, this was really fast. Beat my PB by quite a bit, which is really nice. Um, So, in the end, Nirvana. What's cool about it? It's a very nice indie game, very forgotten indie game, which makes sense because small school project, which ends up being really, really interesting. I will submit another run of a similarly forgotten game, although
So,
this one is pretty nice.
that's your world.
So let's hope that you guys are interested, and I'll see you later.